Yes, sister, Hajia4reals. Yes, you releasing. Chairman, no nekasel.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you release Hajia4reals. Say wa couldn't be 1 year any. You know, ni yi mu no, any ninchi ye mu no. Ni jidi se busuya for kreni aje.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
When you told why we say issue now, but yes, and enye better sa.
Yeah.
Nti ni yie mu no mesrew wakoye penyin in that show.
Well, yeah, better nyame ase. Say Hajia4reals when you ti edidim.
Amen.
Because Empress say you show one. First of all, you accuse you of a certain crime. Now you draw. Now you go court. Now after your sentence, so now you incarcerate. That's a whole new journey on its own.
It's a whole new journey.
So, incarceration, depending on the sentence I be mounted, to me, I could do more near you, few more. Just say with one song. Because prison, no, a BBA, and ye be a person because of that solitude now, we are cut out from friends, family, and all that stuff. So, it's not a situation anybody would want to be in. It is a situation now with mobile. Necessarily, now some corner saw the man. Now, Hajia, dear, I remember at the time my issue started here. I was very insistent, say, a mere accusations until you didn't be court a bit. She said with different. She's not guilty, and indeed, even though she had the original charge sheet in the US for the by now, almost TT will categorically say until the charges on my body and accusations until the court may prove guilty. No. She's innocent.
Okay.
And so I was very particular. And I also said, say you accuse no, now you're finding it guilty, then you beat me up on some. Say indeed. Charges in the born and what courts which me defend what can say, and yes, no, we are guilty. Then after the Ghana for should have the vim to actually bash and blah 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 blah. Now I go through all that process. But I believe say still no nyame don. Because I have my issue this year, and a couple of charges, and let me just run you through some of the charges. Okay. Conspiracy to commit wire fraud, that was one. Wire fraud itself. Money laundering conspiracy. Money laundering itself as a crime. Conspiracy to receive stolen money. Yeah. Conspiracy to receive stolen money, receipt of stolen money. So charges way you know, it comes with big sentences. Like and yet charges. Yes. And I remember I said, your woman charges. Omoka said she's likely to go in for 10+ years if you're finding her guilty. Now, case starts here. I don't know who advised Hajia. Or J lawyer or contracted lawyer be a friend Adam Cortez, very popular lawyer. Okay. Now, I don't know what informed Omo's decision to go in for Adam, because Adam Cortez is not a very popular lawyer or very influential. So I was thinking, say they felt that the influence, no, many the popularity in how the case would go. Unfortunately, if I'm correct, and the first plea or court was not guilty. It's a look at say not guilty there. It means on my court, the opportunity to sit on the case as far as as to the letter. I just say, yeah, wow. Where sounds so I mean, say you want to waste the court's time in deliberating with the case. You want a son a lawyer to let me see some lady. Let me get her name for you. Yes. I've forgotten the firm. But I was assigned to a certain lady. I'll get the name and send it to you. And I think that was what the smartest mover Hajia in the team. Because lady no assigned them be brave. Now, time I was assigned Cortez to tell lady no. And a lady in the castle, court in the man is 60 days to actually review case. No, so they be about 45 days. Wow. 45 days, no, the lady no magical or no. A broad adrenaline test because charges say they bought Hajia no. Any sentence on a year plus a day no. It means a lawyer no was good. So usually no lesson back when you bit me pick it from where no. It's not about how popular the lawyer is. It's about your work conviction say which me a wow. Like or your case ni 2 points which me I'm maneuvering your way or sentence by problem. That's how brilliant that lady lawyer was to beat the case down to a year plus a day. That's massive. You understand where I'm going? Now, see.
Eliano. Is it Miss Eliano?
Yes, Elena. First name.
The first law firm.
Yes, the first law firm, Elena. Yes. Now, I did back one a year quite dicey what case we know. And I'll tell you that the institutions are not more involved in that case. Okay. It's because Hajia4reals, FBI, the United States Marshal Services, the National Extradition Unit, United States Customs and Border Protection. Yes. FBI legal attaché in London, because we have Swan or London, and they extradited in the core US. So see the number of institutions are involved in this particular, and we wow. There's a U.S. Department of Justice Office of International Affairs of the Department of Criminal Division. We are there's the Fraud and Cybercrime Unit. So no many was it's for her to actually go and spend just a year based on the crime, any the related charges that they born. And I hope and pray say a best serve as a lesson first to her and to your industry, because story is there for all of us to see. We can go in and read, romance, calm, blah 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 blah. There's an enterprise. We all know the story. So first is to her, and I'm sure, and I pray and know say, and you look up to her now in some of the things she did, because at a point Hajia became the almost the biggest female artist because of songs that were released here. I remember saying the project be released Nini na Ucha video. Nini na Ucha music video. And obey like a yastic. Oh, we the Hajia. Or release an EP way which you kind of get it. And see now sitting back and realize say nani na where you get. It's a big lesson to everybody else, and I hope and pray say we'll take a cue from the AC and use it in our lifestyle.
And one thing I make a chance to say, man in tons our story way Emma any YouTuber keke. Because quite how far so I copy UK. How are you chill? Because it's a now of flights near swao. How I free UK copy US. How I allegedly be down 9. I will copy more court proceedings. And sana ye do 1 year. It's a whole a cash cow a sika. Intima oba on print won continent interview bia keke. Say was a movie out of it. Do it. Say was a true cooker. Do it, because we saw it with Eve Nelson. Your misfortune or no feel say atono or make sika out of it, and it's everywhere on ton sa book nti e besre in as much as obia person or say the story on tnas non pe producers papa no montas no produces something beneficial experience na okom no and they were hard to support. Our praise obia be embrace. Now there was another report here cast a name drop be echoes. We don't know how it's going to play out. Okay. But in
Atnas. Medas. Sister.
Empress, we move the meniaji.
Wow.
Say what? Better than me feeling rough.
Thank you.
Oh yes.
When?
Oh. No, I like her songs.
Wow.
Oh, Jai.
Since when?
I like her songs.
Aden.
Hajia4reals releasing in you. Me be a video. I be another time we check him into well. But say honestly, I was one of the people when I understand why Ola is acting surprised, because time na ye che Hajia4reals na ye didn't kono. And we got to a time now say Inkofobi were trying to praise the act, you know, to make her look like a way, which I had a problem with, because say encourages her, that means to say that was what I had a problem with, but not with the personality Hajia4reals, because in as much as na Hajia4reals original and nice super, she was not troublesome.
No.
You barely hear say Hajia4reals yes say and now on your beat. No.
The dressing na person.
What you say? She was barely na untin no kasa na no kasa kra no. Aji interviews we obeko be granting how was starting a business near there no. Un shada untin na no kasa sa. Say we be working hard. Well, now we shada untin na no kasa. So for me, in as much as yes, she had an excellent fashion sense. Of course, she's pretty. Everybody is with. One of the things that wowed me about her was when Orilizi EP. Na EP ni nano or to me the Orilizi video at once. It was really beautiful. Na premiere ne buy and me kaiso Orilizi better than na nkofo srene pa. Almost say for me, it was the video that attracted me because we shoot video now we shoot 2 years na what you say sika kom na una sika say for account one come video so for me I'm excited for her. One of the things I'm really happy for her about is the chance to connect with her daughter again because oba time awuja oba her for 1 year. It's not that easy. And I'm not sure, say, I don't know for her though, but I'm not sure, say, Bia, Sat Bia no woman, no bepe say Bia ne babe huno in that state. Prison hono me said they are hot here, me in American prison that me who TV so. Amen. And so I don't know what it was like. I don't know the experience she had and all of that. So for me, one of the things I'm also happy for her about is that she gets the chance to, be with her daughter and connect with her daughter and all of that. But one of the points is one person Bosona Vida Bosono. Last week, Tuesday, me can PCF, no, a Thursday, now me can entertainment review so say Hajia4reals experience here when you Mekaisa previously her story was she used 100 CD or something to start a business which not many Whitney didn't watch in Whitney say and so maybe or the 100 in a start here now along the way in a fraud sikan be ebe fame so what I say but it's a proven in court it's established and Halifax needs the girl. Now, where was it established? It was established in court. So I'm like, maybe, just maybe. Sa no starti and maybe do baby no. Sa sika we ni adi no ebe femu. But media mijidi say wabano. Experience now when you know any your footwear or the two mebunu no afe no we no so na was the two mebunu no fo
na we say
na make can over no the we attach it on the financial aspect how she can actually make money out of it. But I'm also looking at how she can impact, how she can impact lives with that story. Because Empress, I can tell you for a fact, say it got to a time Hajia4reals young girls need to bring role models. A lot of people looked up to her. So to sell that story of me the 100 CD and starting business, and I'm here way no. Sisi I establish it say enye no kre. Sa
so make can say enye no kre.
Oh Empress.
Send us 100 need to start here.
Let me know we were not there. It is saying the SC were caught in here because enye no kre say that's because listen 100 CD this starting business. The only business and I mean say Hajia4reals here. On top of my maybe I know what other business be I don't know. She had a boutique, now or town tari. But if you share sa boutique no so obi e yenche. Now share the lifestyle no living now. Na perfect combination na emfa. What you say? Enti no media megidi said this experience no ade obetumi de tu mbebunu ne fo akere omo say usi so a pe bibi fa won saye. What am I say? Usi so say why adwene na opese udidi kra na fe didi kwan paso. I'm sure that she has a lot to share. And send your vida kano. It's not about say we be now be granted because by this time I'm sharing you. About sharing life and color. What you say? It's not about granting interviews and stuff like that. What confirm me the name because you na na shipping by you cry yes but
so you have a go through process
so
to take like 2 hours Thursday.
So let's say Friday.
The sentence may end, but
Straight to deportation.
I know.
Uncle baby,
Not releasing.
I'm releasing them straight. I'm not on a ticket to one-way ticket.
Yes, uncle from
No handcuff.
No uncle.
Until you now straight to airport, you be now or plane it 2 years na plane. And I don't be drew her.
Here we say we drew.
Now, since say by this time they will show you live and color. What they want by you to me pono. What you say? But to say Hajia4reals on fan who trust her.
Ade.
Because she still has to pay restitution of 1.3 million. $1.3 million.
I'm a US phone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know, enough from sir, but 1.3 in the big deal.
Almost split.
Say big depend. Say be oba no
problem. So about
hey, I would say, man Christ. I think she's eligible to pay about $150 every month. So bit to you.
1,000 years.
So for me, dear, Mecca se wabano so no, and young to one so person sad in Hushima on Kosononia because na or ya dear until say I deal with a day ebe boom. But what banny the end say what you know able to be. Yapanachowa, Ura Studio, sharp. What's that's the song, right? But sure, and you come so.
But you see, Hajia4reals, you know, the first time I met Tindy, time on your man that you shouldn't buy. You remember on your man that you shouldn't buy. And I mean, send me who that. So I saw her Kumasi Sports Stadium, one of the Blasters games be, and she has a very powerful beauty. Yes, world class beauty.
No one fair.
Yes, so you must be near him say a musician. So you mwana who is a person you get me. Now naturally, she saw autonomous now. When say naturally, she was not born to be a musician. The credit back up. Now no be a musician, but listen. Osha a year St. Mary's University. Omo London. Omo sports university. Sports university for almost say there are two kinds of players we have in the world in the football. Your mom Android, just a phenomenon. Obi a the one. Obi one ma we say naturally the football no one. E be say Neymar, Messi, money your one mechanical players. Omo ye saga chiro omo anso no mo. Cristiano Ronaldo is one. Thomas Muller, money that kind of they were not born players, footballers, but they were trained to. And according to St. Mary's Sports University for say, they are very clever, they are very sharp. You understand? So at a point, what's your passion na o invest wo the career no? Na eye say, me na ye me say obey hit obedu level bi. I can be about this time a year or two ahead of us. Can be crack or do level bi. Now can we say Hajia4reals can women in act music in this country can be an anchor count. And unfortunately, sad you see the boomer about to come back to FNSS square one. But you see now what the Kabibi say, why lucky? Yes, of course, why lucky? Because one me say almost see a journal. Because na minjini papa. So I had to Facebook me biano. Now if you say bianco, so now I wanted to be sure. So I double check. Not that check them who say yo it's a real that yeah you know. Why lucky if you say unya issue abruchira. Enya Ghana die ni bi. Enya Ghana die ni bi etimi yi obi wo jail. Ah? No two kwan na records na chese wo da jail ni bia.
Ghana how etimi yi obi wo.
I'm telling you. The Lord listen. Share Gujubantin had a problem. Look at the time of Dukum. Look at the Vibes Cattle. Share that Sible Jamra. Share Obi said Deba is still in jail, right? Yeah, Deba is still in jail. Yeah, Deba, right? And Anajima. They're still in jail. So, what's that? Yeah, but me knew Deba said Obi jail for 10 years or something. Deba is still in jail. So,
by now.
So, Kasa why lucky? Why lucky pa? Those are more handled this issue. Said the lawyers and Kofu do work on a banner. They did well to make sure say Hajia4reals baby. Now one thing I make can say fake for. You can't faker. let me check it in the year. That's an institutional or me very security institution. Or more for a fake National Center for Receipt and Analysis of Suspicious Transaction Reports and other information relevant to predicate offenses of monetary laundering, terrorist financing, proliferation financing, and to disseminate actionable intelligence to competent authorities. Sa fake for ya come say. Omi ankophobia se wunyeska. Omo atimi suspect o. Ane na Mr. Kofi Twumbuafo. Eda o manu sisi ano. Omo na be friend Niama a odi ni birthday we no. Omo be friend. Do you know why they called Niama? Because baby onye ni sika free. Omo suspecting. Tie so omo investigating. Omo na Ghana Revenue Authority. Yes adi ni we ye nte sa adi ni bi. Esese sa ba. Because you think a Ghana has he. And Kophobia no omo koba ye nimom in and out. Just by me carry you. Ye nimom in and out. Mimi pa bebre minim in and out.
Into him ya in and out.
I don't do any that's I know ya is a businessman, is a broadcaster. Businesswoman and a broadcaster. You get me?
But why am I being cited as an example? I want to understand what.
I saw the bitch. Me say ya. Businesswoman. Business. Oh, so. Container beer. 510. Never. You understand? And to me, the financial. Make me the man. Was I a broadcaster? You get me? Make out you. Ah, and to me, make me at baby. I guesstimate the financial status. Hey, oh, there be said, and I'm a choice now. You catch us a quarter private jet. Don't you have to suspicion automatically follow you? Okay. So I quarter private jet.
Okay.
Me tell you, see, I try to catch him. Say, my quarter private jet. I know. I will buy private jet by today.
Okay.
Jamaica watches. Today. It's yes starting here. Just no. Yes starting. Even in Nigeria for start here. No, when they started explaining things to people, they don't understand. Obetina, Obiane no koba, onye jumebia wa shadem. The person will come out one day and you will Okuta Benz. Ye misano. No koba so your bar. Ye juma oye. Ah? Ye juma oye. It's a dear no, we don't know. No omo kobasa. A quiet fast one. Niyama. Yetimi fe Niyama investigating. Ah? As I say a massage in a cost near check. Say a no man said a bed discouraging and comfort. And there are our youth. The final one is our youth. Already the prisons watch. Yes, it's about 84% of our prisoners are youth. Yes, 86% of our youth are prisoners. The whole Ghana, youth. And now here youth policy now is from the 15 years to 35 years. It means that the range between the 15 to 35 years. And the future of this country, jail. All these things, idea fake for us, making. And no sad and chair. Say a Criminal Offences Act. We need to say constitutional amendment. We have to make sure we pushing the Criminal Offences Act to our second cycle schools. Because we second cycle school, automatically the person is a youth. So that we can learn and know what is wrong and what is right. If you're able to push these things to the youth now, the panel babontin say oye bibiness and wrong on one kasa obehu. That's fine. It's okay.